Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Another Timbo variant. Got to try and collect them all. This is the North Park version. We just did a Timbo show, the 4 brewers last weekend. I did not get this beer in time to send it to the dudes, so this was not one of the ones that we drank, but we drank like 5 or 6 different Timbos. It was really, really fun. So this is 5.8%. It is a West Coast Pilsner. It is Citra Mosaic. We have reviewed the Cellar Maker, the Everywhere. We reviewed Pint House. I have Alvarado Street still, I have not reviewed, but yeah. It's good times. It's been fun trying to collect all these. So, North Park down here in San Diego, one of my favorite San Diego breweries. And Timbo is one of my favorite West Coast Pilsners of all time. Might be my favorite. And it's been fun seeing all these breweries do their take on it. It made me realize that when we drank all of them side by side last weekend, they don't all taste the same, which is cool. It's the same recipe, but they don't all taste the same. So I can smell that. Holy smokes. I can't see when this was canned because it was black ink on the black part of this label, but I think this is like 3 weeks in the can. I'm not 100% sure, but this beer is crystal clear. It looks sunshiny, probably looks a little bit darker on camera because we sit at this red video game finger of bright white head. It is fluffy. There's a good amount of carb in the glass. Some of them have more carb than others. I don't know the science behind it. I just drink them. We're using our North Park glassware because you guys know beer tastes better when you use a proper vessel. Let's smell this. This is Mosaic heavy. This is so much fucking blueberry. It's like blueberry juice. Like literally, if you were to squeeze blueberries and then add like hot pellets to it, it's super dank. So hoppy. Candied, bready. There's like a little bit of that sourdough kind of bread sweetness. But yeah, I mean, there's a faint hint of citrus in there, but this is just Mosaic for days. Oh my gosh, this beer smells so good. This might be the most aromatic one I've had yet. Not surprising, dude. North Park's West Coast game is just next level. Yeah, candied blueberry mixed with like some hot pellets and some sourdough bread. Got this can, I forgot to say, sorry, Craig, my homie. Haven't had a beer from him in a while, but he sent these. He had a little trip down to North Park, and I'm like, he lives farther away than me from North Park, but he was going down to San Diego and hooked up some cans, so I appreciate you, bro. Cheers. First beer of the week. It is warm AF out here. I could have just chugged that. Fuck, it's so good. This beer is so, we were talking about it last weekend. It drinks so light for the ABV, near 6%. It's just wildly drinkable for the ABV. And it doesn't get like over the top taxing on your palate. It's plenty hoppy, but it's Pilsner. It's light, it's bright. I don't know if you can see the carb in the glass, but it's prickly on your palate. That was my one complaint about the Pint House version. It was pretty flat for whatever reason. I don't know why that happened. Maybe that one can that I reviewed was just having carb issues, but the prickliness of this on your palate is just fantastic. It is dank blueberry candy. There's a little bit of sweetness that's like just kind of balances out that dankness on the finish of that. It's that kind of crusty white bread kind of candied sweetness. But this is so much Mosaic. It's so blueberry forward and so dank. I wouldn't be able to pick out like much citrus, maybe like some pithy, like lemon zest. But if you like Mosaic, you're a fan of this version of Timbo because it is just fucking Mosaic for days. Super dry on the finish. Like I said, wildly drinkable, delicious. So much hop flavor without being taxing and lingering. Like this isn't a long finish for a beer. It's there. You get the bitterness mid palate. The blueberry is there, and then that sweetness kind of comes in on the back, and then it's gone. So, just makes these crazy drinkable. This beer's so fucking good, and it makes me wish that I lived closer to Highland Park because I would be drinking Timbo all the time. It's one of those things. A lot of those beers I had to ship them. I wish someone at North Park, they're not far away from me, but it's an hour each way with traffic. So even if they were to brew this again, I would have to try and ship it. I wish somewhere like hyper local brewed a West Coast Pilsner like this, but what can you do? I'm stoked that I got to drink this. This one's fantastic. Up there with the Everywhere version for me. Good stuff. World class. So that's Timbo, the North Park version. You guys have this one? Let's talk about it. Craigie, I appreciate you, bro. Thanks so much for sharing this one. And yeah, that is it. Appreciate you guys watching. I will see you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.